Here we have a verb question, verb tense question, and we should try as best we can to specify which verb rule we are dealing with, right? There's three. So is this singulars and plurals? Maybe, right? We can definitely classify is as singular, was as singular, has as singular, but will be, that's both, right? So, right, I could say he will be late or they will be late. Whether I'm talking about one person or multiple people, it still will be. So this tells me it's probably not about singulars and plurals. Plus, I mean, look at the subject here. It's right next to the blank. We're not going to be confused and think that it is plural. So it's not really about that. It's also not the to and ing rule. I don't see any tos. I don't see any ings. So this is pretty classically what we think of as a verb tense question. It's about when things take place, the past, the present, or the future. Let's take a look. Occupying a significant part of modern-day Nigeria, the Kingdom of Benin was one of the major powers in West Africa between the 13th and 19th centuries. It was ruled by Oba Ewuare for the first from 1440 to 1473. It's definitely the past, right? It's about the past. They have years. It's talking about the past. It's very obvious. You're probably not going to get something like this wrong, but it's one of those cases where you want to set good habits for how you think about grammar questions on the easy ones so that you're prepared for the hard ones, right? What happens is some people have very good grammar instincts to the point where they can get something like this right without much thought, where they can get most questions right without much thought. But there's a big difference between most and all. And in order to get a 700 or better on the SAT, you basically need to get every single grammar question right every single time. So we get good habits down for the easy ones. That means those good habits are in place when the hard, tricky ones come along, and we are much less likely to fall for those traps on those harder questions. So don't get complacent. Easy ones, you're predicting the rule just like the hard ones.